I learned to sail several years ago. While most of my sailing has been on inland lakes, I have logged about 3,000 offshore miles in the Caribbean and the North Atlantic. On my most recent trip, I was one of a four-man crew delivering a 62-foot sailboat from the British Virgin Islands northward to Portsmouth, Rhode Island. I arrived in St. Thomas, U.S. Virgin Islands, early on a Monday morning. Shots of Caribbean rum were handed out at the Cyril E. King Airport. The drinks gave everyone a feeling we were truly in the islands, mon. On the taxi ride to the Charlotte Amalia ferry port, I noticed row after row of crypts stacked 2 to 3 high. With only 90 minutes on the island, I sprinted across Veterans Drive to visit the Moravian Cemetery of St. Thomas. The fast ferry took about 40 minutes to reach Road Town, the capital of Tortola, British Virgin Islands. Once back on land, I walked miles and miles to visit St. George's Anglican Church Cemetery, St. Paul's Cemetery at Sea Cow Bay, and numerous unnamed cemeteries tucked into the hillsides along the southern edges of Tortola. Delivery crews work at the whim of the weather. Once winds were favorable, we motored along the Sir Francis Drake Channel, cut right at Frenchman's Cay, and motored across the archipelago to spend one night at Joost van Dyke before sailing northward to Bermuda. For the next week, it was nothing but sky and water as far as the eye could see. But we were kept company, some days, by dolphins. We arrived in Bermuda unscathed. This was my third visit to the island. Using scooters for transportation during my visits, I have explored every major Bermudian cemetery that I know of. After reprovisioning, we quickly prepped the boat for its final leg. Through the town cut, leaving St. George's, and across the Bowditch Seamount, we readied ourselves for the ever-treacherous waters of the Gulf Stream. Days and days passed, but soon we sighted Block Island, and Narragansett Bay was not far away. I've been to Newport, Rhode Island a few times, and I always enjoy visiting the cemeteries there.